All right, YouTube, what's up? How's everybody doing? All right, we are doing memorial glass today. Welcome in. We will be live on TikTok too, so if you see a little bit of craziness going on with chat, let me know. Just say hi, and we'll be all good. And here we go. All right, we're going live on TikTok. What's up, TikToky? Welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. How y'all doing? We are live. I'm going to turn these off. Not one I'm on. There we go. All right, here we go. So this is going to be a crazy one. I got to do memorial glass. So it's going to take a minute to get it done. Grab the ashes. Got the right one. Nope, not that one. This one. There we go. Needed that one. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Make sure I got everything I need, all my tools ready. One more tool. I'll bring this over. There we go. All right, let's rock it. That done. I got the right rod right here. I'm not sure. I don't really want to use that one. Let me see if I got the right version of what I need over here. Yeah, that'll work. That will definitely work. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Just kind of chilling. So we are making memorial glass today. So this will contain ash from a person in it. It's always an interesting concept there. Ooh, bottle bucket slow. All right, so I got that one prepped. I got to prep one more piece here. Got to prep this off. So whenever you cut these glass rods, you get little fuzzies on the end, if you will. So you want to clean it off so you don't have any little imperfections in there, because it can be pretty ugly. It can look really ugly, actually. Okay, so here we go. We're going to pull this off. Because what happens when you cut these rods, it kind of leaves like a scratch. Then when you fuse that scratch together, it makes it look fuzzy. While it's really hard to see, it's there. And that's not a good thing. Yeah, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. There we go. Right there. All right, here we go. Going to start making this up. Actually, I'm going to go full blower fire too. In my full flame. And there we go. Let's rock. That's what I'm talking about right there. Bring it in. Fuse it in. Just like that. Start just pushing a bunch together. There we go. We're looking good. No fuzzies. How's everybody doing on this Monday? I hope you're doing well. What's up, Jen? How you doing? Jen, Grandma, how are you? Obviously Sassy, thank you for the heart me. How are you doing? I got a few people. I am on early today. I got lots of stuff to get done. And I'm going to start streaming during the day too. How are you doing? You hanging in there? Batching content? Yeah, I got a few people I'm going to be sending your way for coaching. So that'll be good. I just talked to someone this morning. She's been on for a while, but like just really starting to live stream. So told her, don't start without learning about it. Yeah, I got you. I think you're awesome, so it's going to be amazing. It'll be good for her too. She's a good person. L to the B, how are you doing? Yep, I am on a little early today. Thank you for the Go Populars. I appreciate it. Looks like I'm still fighting the algorithm, but oh well. I can't really do any TikTok shop when I'm doing memorials. It does not work out well. But I did figure out how to do it. I'm doing good, L to B. Are you at work? Or, oh no, you're off, aren't you? Are they low across the board? Okay, so thank you for letting me know that. I really think we've changed over to something new. I think there's been a shift of some sort, obviously, Sassy. But I could be very, very wrong. Oh, thank you for the whale diving. Thank you so much. You rock. You're at work. L to the B. I hope your work is a little calm. All right, so we're just adding the ashes in here right now. A little bit at a time. This is at least one of my favorite memorials to make. It's the large 2.5-inch ball, but it has the amber purple on it, which I absolutely love. Yep, gift gallery reset. I know, I forgot all about it. I definitely forgot about it. How are you doing? As far as content, coaching going good? Is it hard to do? It really depends on how you frame that. Because it just takes a lot of practice. So the more you practice, the better you get, and then the easier it becomes somewhat. It's just a matter of practice. I always equate it to like a musical instrument. If I just picked up a guitar and I tried playing it, I wouldn't be very good. But if you practice after a while, you get better. And that's exactly the same thing as this. You want to learn? Highly recommend it. Yeah, you could learn. You could go live. Follow obviously Sassy on here and get yourself some TikTok coaching and go live. That would be awesome. Obviously, Sassy's a great TikTok coach. She'll get you squared away. There's a little military term. Get you squared away. Yeah, I would highly recommend if you get a chance to learn. There's a couple places you could go to pick up a lot of information about learning, especially near you. Going live now is highly important. Is it really? Okay. I'm going to be putting in a lot more hours. I know that. Hey, Sam, Dragonfly. All right, we got to mix this up. So this is the, I'm doing memorial glass right now, so this has the ashes in it. You need to be, yeah, it's hard though. I mean, I tell people going live is difficult because you got to prep for it, you got to get everything ready, and you still have to post videos and all that. It's not easy. You can be Jen, grandma of 6 in March. Oh, cool. You can change your name at least. That'll be good. It does. It is tiring. I completely understand it. Yeah, I get that it's tiring. I fully understand that. All right. Got that part done. We're going to add a little bit more to it. Dragonfly, thank you for the musical headbands. I think they're music headphones. I don't know what they're called. They're just cool. All right, got to add a little more on here. Sam, thank you for the heart me. So we got some awesome people in here. We got Samantha, who hasn't been in here very much, but Sam is awesome for content to follow. She's really funny. An awesome person. So give Samantha a follow. And we got obviously Sassy, who is an amazing TikTok coach. Helped me a lot with my TikTok live streaming and answers questions whenever I have them. But if you really need some serious coaching, obviously Sassy. We got Dragonfly Creation, who is in here moderating at the moment and is starting her glass journey. Not starting, but going into her glass journey. So you get to watch from the beginning someone who is progressing, which is something a lot of people don't do. They won't share their beginning journey because not everything turns out right. So if you've ever wanted to learn or you want to see what progress looks like, definitely follow Dragonfly. I don't know if Robes is in here either. All right. There. So that has Asher cremains in it. And we're getting this all mellowed out. Going to bring it over. All right, so that portion actually has the ash in there, or the cremains. We're going to bring it over here. Now do what's called a punty up to it. Start building a large middle section in clear. Can you put marbles in your showcase when you're doing memorials? I think I figured out I can. I just have to do it the right way. Because the problem with memorials is, you know, TikTok requires a quick turnaround. But Stephanie came up with a good idea of if I put memorials in the TikTok live for like being able to purchase, we always send out a collection kit for the ashes. So I can send out the collection kit, which can go out in 24 hours, obviously. And no pun intended, obviously, sassy. But I can send the collection kit out right away, which satisfies the shipping criteria for TikTok. So that will work. I just have to ship out the collection kit for the ashes. We do it anyway. I know, that was funny, right? Yeah, obviously, Sassy, one of the people I'm going to be sending you, her name is Diane Estrella. I've known her for a while on here. So just so you, if you see a name coming across, you'll see her. Yeah, just if you'll see the name, it'll ring a bell. But yeah, if we could do the, I figured out, or I didn't figure out, Stephanie figured out we could do the memorials based on shipping out collection kits. Iceman, how are you? Red Squeak, thank you for the club. I can't see it. Club cheers, I think it is. Tammy, thank you for the heart me. Donna, thank you for the heart me. Lois, thank you for the gifts. What about regular marble? Regular marbles I can post for sure. But if I'm doing memorial marbles, I can't post regular marbles in here and then do memorial marbles. You know, when you live stream in TikTok Shop and you tell them you're going to be doing a specific item, you have to do that item. If you're doing anything but that item, it will flag you. You can get a ding for it. So that's like when I'm doing Christmas ornaments and hummingbirds, I only do that. But yeah, if I mention that I'm doing memorial marbles and it shows that I'm not making the marble that's in the shop, then it can flag me. And I don't know how accurate it is, but I don't want to chance it. Yeah, but thank you for doing that. Yeah, that I just don't want to chance it. I don't think it's a wise move for me. All right, I got to pull this apart. We'll be using this as a punty rod later. Let it cool off. Way over. Then we got to add a lot more. So we're getting there. It's a big old chunk of glass. It's going to be a bigger marble. Hi, Jojo. How are you doing? All right. So we got to go a little bit bigger on this. Then I'll be adding the amber purple. Are your emojis gone? That's weird. You may have to update your app. There was a recent update, I believe. They are under the heart now? Ah, gotcha. See, that's why obviously Sassy's amazing. She knows the answers to everything. I think that's freaking cool. All right, so a little bit more on here. Solid glass takes forever. All right, that should be good. Now we have to add in the amber purple. We're going to separate this here. Make sure I'm within my tolerance. Yeah, we're right there. What's up, Creative? How are you? How's it going? Jojo, thank you for the heart me. Creative, thank you for the heart me. All right, so we got big old lollipop style. All right, let's add in the amber purple here. Amber purple. Oh, yeah, you are. Good, big chunk. And here we go. I saw you went live, yeah. I tapped in for a second. All right, here we go. So I'm trying to swirl all this amber purple in here. It's a lot of color. I got to spread it out. Yeah, you know, Irish Cream, you should, join in on obviously Sassy's live streams when she does the coaching. It'll definitely help. Hey, Ken, how are ya? Definitely need to add an attachment rod here. It's getting hot. There we go. That'll save my little fingers. Andrea, thank you for the heart me. Obviously Sassy, thank you for the music headphones. I appreciate that. Thank you, Salem. Yeah, I'm using a couple different cameras right now. I'm trying to decide which one I like better. One of them's $900 and one's $140. I'll show you the difference, and I'll let you guys decide on what's the difference. See which one you guys like better. Thank you, obviously, Sassy. That's my TikTok coach right there. She's amazing. So if you are going live and you do not follow her, obviously, Sassy, you should really follow her. Because you are missing out. Even if you're not doing it. Even if you're just making content. All right, I got to get a lot of this color spread out. Hold on, I got to spread this out a little bit. So this is one camera. And then this is camera, the other one. So this is the second camera. Yeah, shop is really important to learn. I'm running into a problem with shop though, because I'm getting dinged for late deliveries when it's USPS that's delivering it late. So it knocked my score way down, and it's not my fault, which is, I don't think, very fair. And I'm trying to find someone, a live person or something to talk to about that. All right, here we go. So this is one camera. Yeah, it should be on them, but it's not at the moment. It's dinging me. All right, here we go. Last little bit of amber purple here. There we go. All right, so that is one camera, and this is the other camera. One of them is 150 and one is 900. I'll let you guess which is which. All right, so now we got to get this really balanced out. I got to flatten it a little bit. First camera looks so much smoother. You mean this one or the other one that I just shifted from? This one? This one's perfect. Yeah, this is the $150 camera. This is a webcam. The other one's a mirrorless camera, which maybe I don't have the settings all correct, but that's crazy. Yeah, this is the 150 camera. Or webcam, I should say. I really like it though. It's actually quite good. All right, we got to do this other side now. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with the camera itself, the webcam itself, and you can do portrait mode on it, which is the really important. Not all webcams can do portrait mode. You have to kind of crop in, which really ruins your shot. Yeah, there's definitely something buggy on. Maybe I need to update my TikTok studio app or website. I don't know if it's, I got to check and see if it has an update to it. My TikTok live. Because right now, when someone types something, it repeats 5 times. Not like comment, it just shows chat. Like right now, Emery said chat. Hi, Emery. Then it goes down and comes back. Chat. Goes down, comes back. Chat. It's weird. Definitely some buggy stuff going on. Yeah, Studio is a little bit glitchy at the moment, but I get a much better camera, I think, out of it. And most importantly, like, I like studio because, like Anne-Marie sent the heart me. But if I'm focused down here and I miss it, I can go back and see that she sent the heart me. Pull this little bit of clear off here. So the studio definitely has some benefits. Yep, I am on early today. I'll be on all damn day. I'm going to be on all day. Later, I'll be doing the ornaments. These are the ornaments from last night. I'll post those in the, when I'm live, I'll post it in the shopping bag. No, it definitely doesn't get as big a push. That's the other thing I'm testing right now. I will probably do the phone today and just see if it makes a huge difference. Now, according to a couple other people, they said it should make a difference, but I don't. I think TikTok prioritizes mobile phone over studio by a long shot. Because the only people I see using studio that are getting any traffic have like 1 million followers. Yeah, I do a little bit. It does prioritize mobile. Yeah, I'm going to test it today. Because after this, I'll go mobile. And there it goes. It just, the studio literally just glitched on me. It just said it didn't have a connection. So I don't know if it glitched on all of you, if I like glitched out for a second. Yeah, it just glitched on me and said I didn't have a connection. Even though I know I do. I need to bring this one out. I need to flatten this a little more. Yeah, so you heard the little doorbell ding on it? Hey, Lynn, thank you. Has like a little doorbell ding. It really depends. You know, everything is subjective to size, color, and everything that like that, Halen. You can send me a private message and, you know, we can go into more depth about what you're looking for. But to try and give an answer without knowing the scope, it's really, really difficult. I got to flatten this out a little more. Actually, I think I could get away with it. I think I could pull this out as is. Although I probably should flatten it a little. So we're going to burn this off. I'm going to flatten it a little bit. It's going to make my life a little easier. Actually, make my life a lot easier. And since I'm doing this, I'm going to kind of streak it a little bit. So this color is a little strange. It has some different properties to it. We're going to take a small version of this. Just streak it around. And when I flatten and pull, it's going to leave some real nice spin trail of color. A little bit of that. Take some clear and do the same thing. Yeah, absolutely. You feel free to private message me. and I can help you discuss that a little more. At least with a little more detail. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of finger painting this glass. I'm going to try and give it some like little striations in there, kind of like an agate, the stone. So I want it to look like agate a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try mobile after this because these numbers are dismal. I think I'm probably going to say it'll go up by like 40, 50 active viewers. And then after I go mobile, I'm going to try adding the TikTok shop items in there and see how that pushes out too. Cody, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. So I want to do like a test of TikTok Studio on the PC. We'll do mobile, and then we'll do mobile with items in the cart and see how that works. And then maybe try mobile with the PC. I'd be curious to see what the variations are. I'll keep a spreadsheet. I'll send you the numbers, obviously, Sassy. That way you have a little bit of reference from someone else. All right, so now we got this UFO shape in here. And I got to change the whole angle of it. So we're going to come in and attach. Like that. So we changed it by 90 degrees. Then I got to put one on the other side too. What that's going to allow me to do is stretch this out a little bit, elongate it, and then when I go to push it back into a ball, it creates a really nice spiral. So right now we just kind of got that lollipop look. And I need to change that up. Don't want to use you, but I have no choice. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Yeah, I'm just kind of having fun today. So this is a memorial marble. This does contain ash or cremains in it. All right, so in order to do this port, we have to bring it down, heat up the middle, and then we're going to stretch it out. So the trick is just to heat it in that middle section. You can see where I'm heating it right there. Bring it down. There we are. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that too. right, so we're going to bring it out. We're going to stretch. It's a very slow stretch, but we're pulling it. You can see it elongating just a little bit. I don't want to do too much, but just enough. A lot of things about glass, you don't do a whole lot of things super fast. Very rare. Sometimes you see the spinning quick, like really quick, but not too often. All right, so you can see we elongated it. Kind of looks like a teardrop dragon's eye. Now we're going to push it all back together. Then as I do that, it's going to twist and spiral. Not a big, thin spiral, but a big swath. Thank you, JoJo. Brad, thank you for the heart knee. Call me Foy, thank you for the heart knee. All right, so we're going to just start pushing it together. And you kind of see it twisting up like that. Just keep pushing it together. Back into that round shape, or as close to a round as you can get. Bring it down. Like that. That's about as much of a twist as I want on it. Now the job is to get it round. So I got to detach it, keep that spiral really nice. Right there. We're going to terminate it off really good right there. There we go. Pop that in. I love that shape. See, if I wanted a memorial, that's what I would want. Something organic looking. I would love that on a little base. I think it would look cool. Yeah, I love this shape. It's kind of just like a spiral. Almost like a geode crystal spiral. Thank you, obviously Sassy. Thank you very much. Yeah, rosebud. I like that, Dale. Maybe that's what I'll call it. The rosebud. Dana, thank you for the heart me and the go popular. Appreciate it. It's getting hot. I don't even have my rollers out. This stuff gets hot. Joey, what's up? What's up, Dumb? How are you? I can't say your whole name. It definitely will flag me. But I appreciate you. Brad, thank you for the chilies. All right, so we're going to come in here and just start easing it in. Not going to push too hard. There. See how I just rounded it out a little? I haven't had a real bad burn. I don't have any good stories for burns because I haven't had any. I've had a lot more drastic cuts, like big slices through my finger, but never a big burn. My actual worst burn that I ever had was I got a little bit of a burn on a finger, and I went out to my liquid tank where it was frozen, because when you're using the liquid tank, it freezes over. And I stuck my finger on that tank to cool it off. And I got to talking to someone and forgot that my finger was on there. It went numb. And I actually got a frost burn from it. Frostbite burn. So the burn that originally originated ended up being worse because of my fault, not from anything else. So it was like, yeah, that was my dumb fault. All right, now we just have to round this out. It just kept reminding me of that commercial. We all do dumb things. Sticking your finger on the oxygen tank and getting frostburn shouldn't be one of them. All right, now we just have to finish this portion off. So this little portion that I'm doing right here is just called a termination. It's where all the color terminates to one spot. And you want to try and keep that as tight as possible. So I'm going to remove a little bit of this, keep this rod handy off to the side. I'm going to grab a cleanup here. And this will help me clean up that end. Keep that spiral nice and clean. Bring everything to a point. There we go. And now I have a nice little spiral happening in the center there. Just a little bit. And this is amber purple, so it's like one of my favorite colors. It is my favorite color that I don't make. Yeah, this is a beautiful spiral termination. I think it looks good. Oh, by the way, obviously, Sassy, I did a prototype for the Phoenix wing, the wing itself. I'm pretty close. It looks good. I can do better, but it gave me a good prototype. I don't know if I have it nearby. What did I do with that wing? Crap. I'll show you later. But the wing looks amazing. Yeah, it definitely has that Phoenix look. I can do it better because it needs to be a little wider. It's a little thin, but I thought I had it nearby. I don't, apparently. But the concept is going to be, it gave me the concept. Yeah, that was the one I was doing the other day. The Phoenix, I think, is going to be an amazing item when it's fully done. It definitely is going to have its quirks as far as trying to do the first couple of them. Like anytime you start a new project that you've never done before, they all have these little quirks that you'll discover as you're making it. All right, so right now I'm just using the mold to get this round. That you can kind of see that spiral starting to form. I love this. Obviously, Sassy, I can't wait to either because it's gonna look really amazing. I wish I'll find the wing later. I might have put it some place far away so it didn't get damaged. I thought I had it right here, but I don't. But I wanted the wing to have feathers coming down and up at the same time. So a lot of feathers coming down and a lot of feathers going up. Sorry about all the hand gestures. I just realized I look like a dork doing that. My neighbors are probably watching me right now from across the way going, what is he doing? Doing some kind of weird sign language. Hey, Aaron, how are you? It's good to talk with you. I agree, but not everybody gets that. All right, you can see that amber purple definitely striping through there, and it's going to have a little pinstripe of it when it cools off. Did I get it right the first time? All right, I just got to smooth it out. Wow. That actually worked out really good. Usually I have to go back and forth on this thing like 10 times. I'm pretty okay with that. It looks really good. I'm probably a millimeter off, but there's no point in trying to get it any better than that. I'm going to bring Dragonfly Creations tool out. So if you are a glassblower and you don't have this tool, you are missing out. You are not utilizing your tools correctly. Hey, Kevin's book. How you doing, Kevin? Thank you for the headphones and the heart me. Appreciate it. There's another person y'all should follow, Kevin's book. Kevin is an amazing author and a good person and an actual hero. Dragonfly, thank you for the roses. All right, so we're going to come here. We're going to burn this off. This is the part that is the scariest portion for me, because it is barely attached to that marble, that little rod that I just stuck on there. And one bump the wrong way and it falls off. Now, it won't hurt the marble if it did fall, but it just sucks. So we're going to clean that little portion off right there. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt the marble, but it would just make it harder for me to finish it up. All right, there is smoothing out. Bring it over here. And we're looking good. I don't have much more to do on this. This is good. This is really good, actually. This marble worked today. I'm happy. Yeah, I don't really fix other people's work anymore. It just always brings in too many problems. Because not all glassblowers construct stuff the same, and some of it actually kind of sucks. And then I end up having to remake the whole item. All right, so we got this tool. This is the Dragonfly tool. And we separate that. Smooth out that punty spot. Man, this marble went perfect. I don't even understand that. This is like the fastest 2.5-inch marble I've ever done. I can't believe that. All right, you can kind of see it, the amber purple coming in. The colors will come in a lot better after it cools off. I'm going to park that way in the back of the kiln, get those colors to strike up. All right, I'm going to log off. I'm going to switch over to my phone, and we're going to check the live stream with the numbers, PC versus phone. So give me 10, 15 minutes, and I'll be back on the phone, and we're going to make it work from there. We'll see how it does. So I'll see you on 10, 15 minutes. Okay, and YouTube, we're going to stop that.